guys, welcome to first episode of Ace Attorney Trilogy. We're just starting out with the first game, so let's get on with the game then. First episode, the first Turnabout. Yes, let's play it. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's new to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey. Hey there. Hey there, but Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick. You gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for a trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor? Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. You state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim name is. Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover it so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? So the victim name is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was blood loss due to blunt trauma, so it's hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answer all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what the object was? The object weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. Accepted into evidence. Statue in the shape of the thinker, it's very heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call this first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We're great together. We are Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model. She did not have a large income. It appears that she has several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who give her gifts and money. And money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone it was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I, let's wait and see what happens. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butt? Dude, no way! That she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Stop an action scene? I'll send him a signal. Bye. Like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. Got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that signifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendants fleeing the scene of the crime. Ordered in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Swatz to the stand. Mr. Swat, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Swat, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why did you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Swatz used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your personal blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Mr. Wright, this is it. The big real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You're supposed to expose the lies and the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? You're lying? Your client is innocent, remember, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence in hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the victim witness face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then pull out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. Is a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from contradicting her. Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he might be in a hurry because he left that door half open behind him. Open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to open the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? You climb mountains because they were there. It's the same thing. True words had never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So, you look into the apartment, what happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? Call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police, what happened next? However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't right. But you say you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to use it, using that to call. But that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of an afternoon, there was no answer in nearby apartments. Oh, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Does it now seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I found that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After the testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put it on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else. Least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. The witness did say he actually heard the time. The ludicrous is suggesting he wouldn't hear anything. Sorry guys. My voice is raspy, so I had to agree with the prosecution. Witness, please continue to testify. Continue to testify. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Are you sure it was television and not radio? Well, no. I guess it might have been a radio. Instantly, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large TV. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified he heard the time. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? How do you explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. A video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right. I think the problem lies somewhere else. We agreed that you heard the time of the scene then. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.? Yes. I can practically hear it now. It's quite clear. Mr. Payne? Has the question verified this testimony? My apologies, Your Honor. I too have only just learned that the witness heard time. Oh. I'm really sorry, I only remembered just now. Truly sorry about the misunderstanding. Notice anything suspicious? Well, you just watched it. Not much point pressing him on that one, was there? I just want to see. Yeah, but how can he be watching a program when there's like a blackout? Electricity ever was out for him. Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of discovery. And this record proves it. Couldn't have heard the television or video. Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Swat? No. I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Swat, the court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seems rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It might have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Swat. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The murderer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. A clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Valley. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. Victim used it to hit the victim. Really. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon. Yes, table clock that was used as the weapon. That's why I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw a table clock and the story. Now, find the contradiction. Accuracy, where? Wait just a moment. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections, your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Swat. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I summoned it as a statue. My apologies. I see. The murder weapon was a chip clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is the clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, like how do you know that it was a clock? Yes, Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed, the witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment, knew the victim, went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I was there. No. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the destructive blow triggered the clock for you. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court? Retreat. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Swat, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you are so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock. I heard... No, I mean, I saw something. Stop, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and you should burn, give her in death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. Isn't a shed evidence supporting the defense claims? Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Swat heard was definitely his clock. A fact which is clearly to simply examine the clock batteries, ask the neighbor, try sounding the clock. Try sound the clock? Let's sound the clock now here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne? Can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Swat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swat, trying to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh, what is he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it wasn't running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination and Mr. Frank saw it. I come all the way down here to testify and look back. You treat me like a criminal. Your lawyers are all slimes. I always had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Slot. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, over. I can't prove the clock was stolen the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time, John. In fact, assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You might have written somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Huh, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock runs slow. Maybe she was in Paris? I don't know. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Enough for you, Mr. Slot? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Whoa. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone completely a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this course is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Swats was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to our apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching our place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Phew. Still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a child end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief look at him this happy. She was glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw. Nick. Don't worry. Don't tell me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. No. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah. Never mind. Congratulations, Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this Evan's dad? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she just played me like a fool. For a fool. Don't that make you wanna cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Okay? Okay. Oh, I just sympathizing, really. Is that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Need the finger? Check this out, Harry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? A pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of what you will. Hey, Nick. Clara asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of this now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. You never really know if your clients are innocent, or are guilty, or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? Well, drink a toast to innocent but yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying a part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yes, part at least. You had to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over the drink. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." Didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay, so let's end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.